Do you know what these three things have in common? A safety pin, a little black square, and a friendship bracelet. Don't worry, I'm not mad at you. Probably. Back in 2016, this safety pin was worn by well-meaning white women who wanted to prove to the world that they weren't part of the 47% of white women who voted for Donald Trump. Now, I'm focusing on white women and not white men because while white women benefit from white supremacy, they are also harmed by patriarchy, just like me, which sets some sort of an expectation that you would want to fight against it. And yet, this wasn't just on the internet, it was real. Imagine commuting on the subway every day and suddenly you're starting to see smiling white women pointing at their safety pin to try to let you know that they're a safe space. Instead, I just felt like everyone was staring at me, and that was uncomfortable. Fast forward to the summer of 2020 when well-meaning non-black people would post this black square to make sure everyone knew that Black lives matter, and they do. But reducing the issue of race and police brutality to something that can be fixed with a post is quite frankly insulting. And now friendship bracelets are the next in a long trend of how we can externally indicate that we are socially conscious. At least that's the intention, and I know that Swifties have been doing friendship bracelets for a minute, but I'm talking about the post-election blue ones. Basically, white women have apparently been wearing these friendship bracelets instead of safety pins to indicate that they're not part of the now 53% of white women who voted for Donald Trump. I wasn't even going to make a video about this until I saw one out in the wild and I felt it needed addressing. Virtue signaling and performative allyship are two phrases that come to mind. Typically, virtue signaling is used in a derogatory manner, and if I'm honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with externally communicating your internal values. I just also know that it has to be your actions and not your accessories that do that. Which brings us to performative allyship or performative activism, which is when symbols, gestures, or words are used in place of actual concrete actions to improve the lives of yourself and people around you. So the problem with both of those things is that there's no way for me or anyone else to know if you're actually taking those actions or if you're just interested in looking like you care. But maybe you're curious about how you indicate to people that you are taking those actions and you are doing the right thing, but I'm here to remind you that if you're taking positive action, then it's not about the external validation you get for it, it's about doing the right thing because it's the right thing. If nothing else, these three things are connected by white folks and non-black folks using them as a shortcut to get marginalized people to trust them, or to distance themselves from the, in many cases, valid distrust. The good news is that the energy is there. People were motivated to wear safety pins, or to post black squares, or to wear friendship bracelets. But what I'm also saying is that we have to focus that energy in a more productive direction. And I leave you with the words of Anna Gifty. White women's inability to organize and be in community is costing us. Figure out what sisterhood looks like so we're not losing rights every election cycle. Please. Obviously, I have no power to stop you, so if you're gonna get a friendship bracelet, at least get it from a black woman-owned business like the Tiny Tassel in Charleston, South Carolina.